Time to check our weather. It's a little messy in some areas and not moving through very fast.
And it'll take you by surprise because take a look at tower cam right now. It'll look like this in some areas. You have a mix of sun and clouds. You think, hey, this is like summer. It's dry, it's nice. I need my shades. And then you run into a downpour, which will lower visibilities tremendously, and we will see that throughout at least the next couple of hours. This is where the heaviest rain is, from Columbia, Indiana. This is south of Connorsville through Oxford, where we have some heavy rain as well. And these things are just staying in the same spot for quite some time. That's why we have the flooding concern that we do have out there. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Let me pinpoint where these are right now because they're not moving much. So around between New Miami and Trenton, that's where we could see some high water on the roads, just east of 7 Mile. Oxford area, we could see some high water on roads. So if you live around that area, if you have friends or family driving in these areas, please give them a call or tell them that they may run into some high water on the roads. Hydroplaning is a big deal this evening and has been over the last couple of hours. Just on the western edge of Harveysburg, this is between Dodge and Harveysburg, a small downpour. And it'll take you just a mile or two with most of these small ones to drive through. But with the bigger ones, it's going to definitely slow you down on the roadways if you are out and about this evening. Couple of downpours in northern Clinton County. Wilmington, you're dry. Down to Jonesboro and New Vienna, we're dry there. But off in Leesburg, also Bridges area, we have a downpour there in northern Highland County. Hillsboro, some lighter rain. East Danville down to Maureystown, some light rain as well. We have rain from Emerald to Seaman, and again, this is slowly moving south and southeast. So this cold front is continuing to very slowly move south throughout this evening. Duncansville, Cedar Mills, also Blue Creek, just southeast of Blue Creek, that's where we have the heaviest of rain, and then a couple of sprinkles right around downtown Cincinnati through the eastern edge of Villa Hills. That's it. There's this line that's just bisecting our area. Some of you are getting hit with a lot of rain, some of you aren't. We got hit with some rain around 71 and 75. This is north of Buttermilk Pike. Roads are wet. Rain moved through this area, but traffic is moving smoothly at this time. But once you get into one of those heavy downpours, you're really going to have to slow it down. That flood warning that was for eastern Hamilton County has expired, but we could still see some high water. We do have a flood advisory for that area that just had that flood warning expire, so watch out for high water there. We have flood advisories for Franklin and Butler County. That includes Brookville and Hamilton. We also have a flood advisory for portions of northern Brown County and also southern and southwestern Highland County. This is a flash flood watch. It tells you, hey, we could see some high water over the next several hours. This goes until 9 o'clock tonight for everybody shaded in green. So this front that's associated with these downpours is going to continue to move southward. So a lot of Kentucky didn't even get into any of these downpours just yet. And that's because it's moving so very slowly. So this will continue to move slowly down to the south, but it's also going to kind of break apart kind of right in the middle. So we'll continue to see this line deteriorate gradually over the next couple of hours. And by 7 or 8 o'clock, a lot of you will be drying out. By 9 or 10, we should be shut off with the rain. We do have a low pressure system spinning that's been causing a lot of flooding in places of Louisiana, and that's just helping to pull in some moisture from the Gulf. So we continue to see these scattered showers or hit or miss showers throughout this evening. My main concern is going to be the minor flooding, the hydroplaning, lowered visibilities. With some more potent storms, we may see some small hail, maybe some gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour, but I do not expect anything too severe other than the flooding concerns, and then frequent lightning and thunder, as you've probably heard or seen if you've been under one of those heavy downpours. So just stay inside away from windows if you're under one of those thunderstorms. We're still in the 80s for Liberty, where we haven't gotten touched by rain just yet. Versailles at 84, Vivi at 82, Sparta at 87. We're in the lower 80s for Crittenden, where we have seen the rain. We're a little bit cooler. We're at 71 in Fayetteville, 71 in Mount Orb. We're just shy of 80 from the airport. So tonight we fall through the 70s. It's going to be another mild and somewhat humid night. We will see the chance for rain linger through about 8 or 9 o'clock, and then we start to dry out. Take a look at microcast. Here's 8 o'clock this evening. That line still producing some isolated or hit or miss showers and storms. By 11, we're dry, and we're starting to clear out overnight. And for tomorrow, we will see a more beautiful day, lower heat, or I should say lower humidity, not really lower heat. We'll still make it to the 80s, but we are going to see less humidity with dew points in the 50s. Plenty of sunshine by the afternoon. We're around 84 by Saturday afternoon, still in the 80s for Sunday. This weekend is looking beautiful. And then next week we do get wet again Monday through Thursday. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds, kind of a similar story to today where we see scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of you will get missed, some of you will get hit, but temperatures will be warm. Humidity will go back up for next week as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.